I feel ridiculous doing a skin care update with this much makeup on my face. Obviously, I'm going to show you guys my face without makeup. I'm actually going to be really brave, suck it up, and show you guys, like, post-treatment face, which is really shocking. But yeah. Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is India. I run British Beauty by India here on YouTube. So today's video, if you haven't seen the first video, I suggest you watch the first video because it would just make more sense. I'm going to link it down below. It's up here somewhere. I'm completely freeballing this, by the way, so if I go off on one, I'm sorry. I have no control today. But yes, I thought I would do my 1 month update for Dermatica. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have seen I posted recently about it, basically saying, like, I could cry. Now, I am very dramatic. You guys know that. I'm super dramatic. But I'm actually telling you the truth. I could have cried. I was going to cry. I actually waited to this point to film it because I knew I probably would cry on camera because it's that time of the month too, and I know my emotional limitations, and I'm also a soppy cow, basically. During this period of time. Now, to be completely transparent, I had to have a couple of days off. It had nothing to do with the treatment, by the way. All down to the fact that I have a horrible cold. I got a violently awful cold. My snot was running down, basically irritating this whole area. So I did give my treatment a miss for I think 3 days. Just while that really sore kind of thing cleared up, because it just gave me the heebie-jeebies. I was like, I'm not going nothing is going near that area until it's absolutely fine. But other than that, I've had, and this is saying something, okay, because you have to understand, I'm so cliche, I will break out a week before my period, like, for real. My skin for that 2-week period, the week prior and the week being, is atrocious. I mean, it's awful. Okay, admittedly, my skin, like, the whole month around recently has just been really bad. But predominantly it's those 2 weeks. And I have not got, I kid you not, a single active breakout. And that's when I, for real, could cry. Because I don't think I've been able to say that since my early 20s. Admittedly, I had a good run during pregnancy, but, like, everything else was horrendous, so who cares about good skin? And, like, the feeling of my face is, like, so smooth. I'm like, oh my god, I have baby skin. Like, baby butt skin. Like, it's just feels, it doesn't look like that, by the way, but it feels like that. Even with my hardcore chemical exfoliants, I can't make my face feel like that continuously. And it's feeling like that continuously right now. So it's just amazing. If you don't know, basically my thing is adapalene. What am I on? I'm on adapalene 0.1%. I'm on 4% niacinamide and 1% clindamycin. Now, if you do not know, but adapalene is vitamin A. But it's a lot, basically, people say it's like a lot less abrasive, not abrasive, that's a lot less like reactive with your skin. So I'm genuinely not really peeling, I'm not getting any really sore bits, no sensitive, I mean, it's going so well. Again, I could cry. Like, I really have nothing to comment on other than the fact that it's working. I had tiny bits of sensitivity, but again, nothing really that anything. I'm not even going to say about purging. I'm not even going to talk about it because I'm so terrified of the purge. But I haven't had anything. Really, please, like, please, okay? I know I just said it, but please don't, like, sods law me. Also, my 20% azelaic acid. I know I always say Azelaic. That's how I started saying it, and it's really hard to move on to it. But the correct the correct way to say it is Azelaic. Okay, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Fantastic. Absolutely one of the most outstanding products I've ever put on my face. It's just, they work so well in harmony together, and I'm just like, I've been kissed by the facial skin gods. Now, obviously, what I am left with Should we have a look? So I'm going to show you now. So this is my face literally the day of doing the signing up process with Dermatica. It was like literally because I took the pictures for them and then I was like, wait, I got to video document this. I mean, it was horrific. I mean, it's absolutely horrendous. And I don't think the light did me any favors. So thank you, hallway. So as you can see, a lot of that is obviously active, real bad active like breakouts going on. It was freaking horrendous. So what you'll see now, which is my skin now, I have no active breakouts, but I have been left with a lot of like dark spots. I've been left with a lot of scarring, and that is completely my fault. Genuinely, I'm such a skin picker. It's why I cut my nails really short, because I have a really awful tendency of doing it, completely unconsciously as well. But that's what it does to the skin. So do not pick your skin, peoples, because that is the outcome, and that is what's really hard to get rid of. So basically I just feel like that's it. If I could get rid of those spots, like those dark spots, then for real I will sit here and just cry my eyes out with happiness, obviously. I would just cry with happiness, okay, for like a solid 15 minutes. Now, when it comes to like skin texture and everything, my skin is not textured. It's just, what's the best way of saying this? I feel like my skin's changing. So certain products that I'm using are not as good on my skin as they once were. Certain products are now better for my skin than previously, so I'm just going through a shift. We will talk about that later on, because I feel like I'm in this kind of like in-between area, because I'm like, where are you going with this? Like, where are we going to end up? How are we going to handle it? So I'm definitely in there. Now, when it comes to makeup, like I put my makeup on and I was just like, my skin's just being weird. Like with just different products, like I found myself using completely different products this evening that I would not normally use. Now, of course, because my skin's nicer, I'm just not wearing makeup, actually, if I'm completely honest, on a day-to-day basis. It's the first time in a while where, don't get me wrong, I walk out the house barefaced all the time, because truly, honestly, like, I don't give a what people think. I care, though. I do care. I feel like I look like crap. It kind of brings my mood down. And you know what I'm talking about, right? But it's the first time recently that I've been able to step out of the house and, like, you know what, I actually don't look too terrible. Like I feel happy in my skin, which again I could cry about because it's been that long since I've been able to say that. So I haven't really been wearing makeup at all. Don't feel like I need to, but obviously when I'm sitting on camera, and because this is one of 3 videos I'm currently filming, which is why I look like this, by the way. Obviously when I come to film, I do very different makeup. If you were to meet me in real life, by the way, this would look pretty shocking, I think. It's a lot of makeup, but it doesn't look like that on camera. I look really quite nice on camera. I really hope so, anyway. But when I came to putting on, I was just like, oh, my skin's just different. I can't explain it. It's just different. Everything's just different. In a good way, though. It's not, like, as you can see, like, my skin is super smooth. It's not texturized. I mean, obviously it is texturized. Like, real skin's texturized, yeah, no matter how amazing your skin is. It's texture. Like, it's a living, breathing thing, okay? It's gonna have texture. Pores are real. Moles are real. That one, by the way, is drawn on. There is one under there, though, for real. I think because I'm used to doing my makeup in a way, especially for camera, I'm used to doing my makeup in a way that hides texture, because I do have texturized skin. And then all of a sudden, I don't have, like, as texturized skin as I once did. So my makeup routine is not the same. So, like, my face has, like, more of a slip. Oh, I really can't explain it. It's a good thing, okay? I cannot complain, for crying out loud. I'm just telling you. Things are different. I love it, though. I don't know why it took me so long. Like, I feel like Dermatica has been in my kind of, like, radar for years. And the thought that I've known about this company for literal years, yeah? You know what? When did Dermatica start? Dermatica was founded in 2018 by Dwayne De Souza. He felt that higher quality dermatology recommended evidence-based prescription skincare was out of reach for the vast majority of the population, and he created Dermatica to change this. My God, you are so right. No, it is. I mean, it's truly freaking, like, it surpasses genius. I mean, it just does. It surpasses genius. Especially here where we have, I mean, it costs it costs small fortunes to go to dermatologists. But yeah, and the fact that I've known about this probably since it was like, it came out in like the, you know, popped up somewhere in the media, and I started using it, and like within the first month my skin cleared up. I mean, honestly, India, honestly, how long have you been complaining about your skin? And the answer's been there for the last, literally been there in the last 4 years. And I've just, okay, admittedly take however long I was pregnant for and breastfeeding, but still, whatever. You get my gist, right? Oh my god. Anyway, I genuinely, just for the first month, I cannot speak highly enough of them. I cannot, like, I tell everyone I meet about them. I'm like, you have no idea what you're missing. You have no idea. I cannot recommend them enough. So moving on to that, I have codes because the lovely people at Dermatica sorted me out with this and sorted you guys out, and I cannot thank them enough for it. I'm going to put everything, by the way, down in the description bar below. There'll be links for the UK and the US. But using code India, you basically get your first month for £2.90, and you get 10% off your second month. Now, obviously, I briefly spoke about the azelaic acid. Now, if you're interested in that, which you should be, I am actually going to do a completely focused video for that because it's outstanding. Like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I feel like we've been seeing it too long. But it's just, if you are interested in that, I also have a code for that. Using code India2, you can get 10% off the 20% azelaic acid cream that Dermatica does, and it's fantastic. That formulation is to die for, but we'll talk about that later. Unfortunately, though, the azelaic acid is only available here in the UK. I'm sorry about that. But yes, that's it. But 100%, you do not know what you're missing. Like, seriously, it's absolutely freaking phenomenal. So that's all there down below. If you want it, need it, go for it. But other than that, that's all I've got to say. I feel like I've been talking for a while. Yes, 16 minutes. Saying what, you might ask? I do not know. This is what happens when I freeball it. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, obviously, if you have any questions about anything, leave a comment. I'll be in there, as always, answering you guys. I am doing monthly updates, so if you would like to, most of the time I will basically pre-warn people on Instagram that I'm about to upload. So if you're interested in being notified prior to upload. My Instagram is @thisIsIndiaMadeline. But also if you're not subscribed, subscribe, and obviously you can just ring the notification bell and then you'll get notified of my new uploads. But yes, if you did like today's video, please give it a thumbs up. But that is it. I have to stop talking. I'm running myself into a ground right now. Wherever you guys are in the world, I hope you guys are okay, and I hope you guys are managing. And as always, I'm sending you guys lots of love. And I will see you in the next video.